Before we begin, if you're a fan of deep horror lore, long-form storytelling, and timelines that connect every piece of the puzzle, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and comment down below with your very first Resident Evil game. Because tonight, we're not just talking about zombies, we're talking about grief, a story about ambition, and about how humanity's desire to conquer death gave birth to an endless nightmare. This is the complete Resident Evil timeline. Long before Umbrella, before corporations, before bioweapons, there was loss. In 1919, a woman named Miranda lost her daughter to the Spanish flu. For most people, grief fades into memory, but for Miranda, it became obsession. Deep beneath a remote European village, she discovered something ancient, a living organism capable of reshaping life itself, the mold. The Miranda, this wasn't science, it was salvation. Villagers were used as test subjects. Faith became fear, and resurrection became her ultimate goal. This was the first experiment, the first crime against nature, the first sin of the Resident Evil universe. Years later, Miranda encountered a brilliant aristocrat, Oswald E. Spencer. She shared her research, her beliefs, her methods, but where Miranda saw a reunion, Spencer saw control. Spencer returned to the modern world obsessed with evolution, not natural evolution, but forced evolution. Alongside James Marcus and Edward Ashford, Spencer discovered the progenitor virus in West Africa, an organism older than recorded history. It could enhance life, or it can destroy completely. In 1966, Umbrella Corporation was founded. Publicly, medicine. Privately, bioweapons. Umbrella didn't want to save humanity. It wanted to reshape it. Umbrella's research accelerated rapidly. James Marcus refined the progenitor virus into T-virus, more controllable and more lethal. Edward Ashford pursued genetic perfection through its bloodline. Spencer ruled from above, eliminating rivals and erasing mistakes. The Spencer mansion was constructed, beautiful on the surface, a slaughterhouse beneath. Scientists vanished, test subjects multiplied, and ethics were discarded entirely. Umbrella didn't fear collapses because it believed in itself untouchable. That arrogance would doom them all. Umbrella began consuming itself. James Marcus was murdered. William Birkin rose through the ranks, developing the G virus, unstable, uncontrollable, and horrifyingly powerful. Umbrella embedded itself into Raccoon City. Police, politicians, infrastructure. The city was no longer a population center. It was a containment zone waiting to fail. Every virus increased the risk. Every cover-up guaranteed disaster. The outbreak wasn't an accident, it was inevitable. July 23rd, 1998. James Marcus returned, fused through the Queen Leech, unleashing the T-virus in a twisted act of revenge. A train became a tomb, a forest became infected, and STARS was sent in blind. Chris Redfield, Jill Valentine, Rebecca Chambers. Inside the Spencer mansion, the truth was uncovered. Umbrella's crimes laid bare. Albert Wesker betrayed them all. The mansion burned, the survivors escaped, and Umbrella erased the evidence. When Umbrella attempted to seize Birkin's research, he injected himself with the G-virus. Rats carried infection into the city. Water turned poisonous. People died screaming. On September 26, 1998, Raccoon City collapsed. Jill Valentine was hunted by Nemesis, a bioweapon designed to erase witnesses. Leon S. Kennedy arrived for his first day as a police officer and entered hell. Claire Redfield searched for her brother and found a city of the dead. Beneath the streets, secrets rotted. On October 1st, the US government launched a missile. Raccoon City was erased. Umbrella survived the blast. But the world would never forget. Public trust collapsed. Lawsuits mounted. Umbrella didn't fall through justice. It fell through bankruptcy. In 2003, Umbrella officially died. But the damage was already done. Leon became a government agent. Claire joined humanitarian relief. Chris and Jill formed the BSAA. And bioterrorism spread worldwide. Spain revealed parasites could replace viruses. Africa showed outbreaks could become wars. Albert Wesker revealed his plan, global saturation. He failed, but his ideology lived on. Resident Evil 6 showed a fractal world. Lies, cover-ups, and endless escalation. The horror was no longer contained. It was global. Then the series changed. Ethan Winters wasn't a hero. He wasn't trained. He was just a man searching for his wife. Resident Evil 7 stripped everything back. Fear, helplessness, intimacy. The truth was horrifying. Ethan was already dead. In Resident Evil Village, the past returned. Miranda, the mold, and Umbrella's true origin. Ethan sacrificed everything so his daughter could live. Rose Winters inherited power. The world fears what she may become. And now, a new chapter approaches. On February 27th, 2026, the story continues. Resident Evil Requiem promises a reckoning where legacy, consequence, and the sins of the past collide. The nightmare isn't over. It's evolving. Resident Evil isn't just about monsters. It's about grief, ambition, and humanity's refusal to accept death. If you enjoyed this timeline, like, subscribe, and comment down below what part of the story disturbed you the most, because in Resident Evil, the horror never ends.